Good evening. My name is John. This is my partner, my dad, Mark. We are we are a spray habit show, and our company is John's Crazy Socks, and we have a mission called Spray Happiness. This show is Spray Habit Show.
There we go. That's a lot you got out there, huh, buddy?
I do.
So, you're John?
I'm John. I hear my papa.
Uh, I'm the dad. You're the son?
Yes.
In case anybody's confused between the old man with the gray beard and the sharp-looking young guy.
Yeah, he's old.
Oh, thank you very much. And
Never.
you have been walking around describing yourself as single and eligible?
Yes, I am. I'm 27.
You're 27, huh? And, and you're a young, good-looking guy, huh?
I'm feel good looking.
And you're a very eligible bachelor because you're a sock tycoon.
Yes.
But this is not a dating app.
No, it's not.
So we've got this little business. It's not just a little business anymore. What's it called?
Sean's Crazy Socks.
John's Crazy Socks. And whose idea was it to start that?
And my idea, to my company, I got my name.
It was your idea to sell socks. You came up with the name. And that was way back in 2016.
I did.
And now, how many socks do you have?
We have 4,000 different kinds of socks. Which means I am the world's largest sock store.
John owns the world's largest
Yes.
sock store. And here's the cool thing, right? More than half of our colleagues have a different ability. We got a giving back program that's raised
Yes.
over $600,000 for our charity partners.
Yes, Dad.
That make you feel good?
I feel really happy.
You are a philanthropist, you are, son.
Dick Papa.
So, we want to share some of the things we've been up to. There's a lot going on, huh?
Yes, yeah,
So
we do.
last week we were otherwise detained, didn't do the show. Where were we last week?
Last week we at Washington D.C. because I can stand up a minute.
Yeah.
I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a Down syndrome accuracy conference of 2023.
We were down, right?
A 2-day conference, Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday is a big day because we down to a Cannibal Hill Day. I meet with before a Congress.
Members of Congress, right? So it's sponsored by the National Down Syndrome Society, but also the National Down Syndrome Congress, and some other groups supporting it, like our friends at Lou Mines.
Yeah, I can show my back.
Go ahead, show your back.
And-
They have them on the back there?
And the
A
back,
bunch of the
the
sponsors, yes, Lou Mines and the National and Gigi's Playhouse. So there was one education day for self-advocates like you,
Yes.
and then a day of training, and then Wednesday we headed up to Capitol Hill.
Yeah, we did.
We
And
started with a
I
photo.
started a fire.
So 350 people on the steps of the
That's
Capitol.
incredible.
And then we started our day. And if you've ever been to Capitol Hill, you have the Capitol,
Yeah, right in the middle.
and on the north side, there are 3 office buildings. Those are the Senate office
Senate.
buildings. And on the south side,
Uh,
3 office buildings,
houses.
the House of Representatives.
Representatives.
That's where the representatives have offices. So our first meeting was with Senator Gillibrand's
So
office.
different.
So we headed over to the Hart office building.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
not Hart.
No,
She was in
next
next
door.
door, right?
Next door.
Longworth, and met with her staff. They're very nice people,
Very nice.
right? We met and spoke with them, and then we headed back to the other side.
Other side, I had a representative because are going to meet the staff and in person.
And who did you meet with?
And a Congressman Corbino.
Congressman Andrew Garbarino. Our office is now in his district.
Yes.
and you've known him for a number of years. He met us in the hallway outside of a hearing room.
Yes, and also,
Yes?
he wearing my socks, and he pick up the pants and show off the socks.
It was a great photo of the two of you wearing the
I would
socks.
love that.
We happened to have seen Congressman Garbarino the week before, and he asked John, he says, I can't find my Down syndrome socks.
Right.
So on our way down on Monday, we stopped at his office.
I stepped up. I stepped at his office. I took off the sock for him.
You went in all by
went-
yourself.
I go by
Through
myself.
security,
I
you
go-
found his office.
Yes, I did.
You were great. So we got photos of the two of you wearing the socks together.
Yes.
We ran into our new representative, Congressman Nick Lalata, who was going to be in the same meeting room. So
Right.
we've been talking with his staff. He's going to come for a visit. So we met with him. We happened to run into him, got a nice photo with Congressman Lalata. Then we got on our roller skates and we went back over to the other side, to the Senate side, to the Hart building, which was the furthest one out, and met with Senator Schumer's staff.
Right.
They were excited to see you. Huh?
I'm really happy.
And Senator Schumer, on World Down Syndrome Day, gave a shout out to John and John's Crazy Socks from the Senate floor.
Right. I'm so happy.
And he may come for a visit to our office, which would be very cool. Then we got back on our horse, went back over to the House side, and who'd we meet with?
I meet with Ebony
That's-
Expedio.
That's a hard word for you to say. Congressman Anthony Desposito, who we've now known for 5 years. We knew him when? We knew him when he was a councilman in the town of Hempstead.
Right. And he also like a camp
Camp Anchor, we worked with him on a project with Camp Anchor,
Yes.
a camp for people with disabilities. We made socks for their 50th anniversary.
Right.
And he was waiting for John in the office. He was great, right?
Absolutely.
And we were traveling the whole time. We were the co-captains of the New York State team. So we had a whole group of people traveling with us, some other self-advocates, the Hagans and Josh from up in Rochester, Kerry Allen and Brittany Allen from Brooklyn. We had quite a group.
Right.
And when we were with Congressman Desposito, he said, oh, you guys come back in a little bit. I'm going to take you over to the House gallery and you come in and see the House in action.
Oh wow.
Was that cool?
I love it.
So that was a lot of fun, but we were there to press some legislation. And there were 5 asks, but really 3 big asks that we made. One was very simple. We asked each of them to join the bipartisan Congressional Down Syndrome Caucus.
Right.
Congressman Garbarino had already done it for us.
You did?
Congressman Desposito said, how fast can I do this? And we'll see about the others. But 2 bills in particular. One is named for a friend of yours, Charlotte Woodward.
Yes. Yes.
And that would make it illegal to deny a patient access to an organ transplant list simply because they have a disability. And this is an awful thing. People have been denied access to organ transplants simply because they have a disability. And that's not right. So there's a bill in both the House and the Senate that would make that illegal. And it's named for a friend of yours who had trouble getting a heart transplant. So this is very important. So we did that, and also a transition to full employment bill, which would eliminate the sub-minimum wage.
Right.
Should I explain that?
Yeah, Dad. Go ahead.
So, well, a little bit of history here. The Fair Labor Standard Act of 1938 is a great piece of American legislation. It created the 40-hour work week. It eliminated child labor. It created overtime, created the minimum wage. But Section 14C allows employers to get a permit to pay people with a disability less than minimum wage. It's awful. Awful. There are about 120,000 people in this country being paid as little as 25 cents an hour, simply because they have a disability. And we're fighting to get that changed. There's a bill of bipartisan support, and it would provide money for sheltered workshops to transition out of that model. In 1938, John, it would have been a bad time for you to be born. You know, John,
Right.
before he was 3 months old, needed open heart surgery. They weren't doing that in 1938. And then we would have been told to put John in an institution. There would have been no school available. But you weren't born in 1938. You were born in 1996. You got the heart operation. You
did.
got a great education in our public school system.
Right.
And then you started your own company. We got to change that law. So that's what we were doing. We were down there advocating for that. Do you like talking to members of Congress?
I do.
You like standing up and representing and speaking for people?
Absolutely.
We're very fortunate. And one of the things that's happened with our business is people will listen to us. And that creates an obligation for us, right, to speak up.
Yes,
And you do a good job of speaking up.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. So we came back from Washington on Thursday. And then on Friday, where'd we go?
Friday, a week ago, I forget.
Well, I'll sit here till you remember.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
We go to Atlanta, Georgia.
We flew down to Atlanta, then drove about an hour south. Where'd we go?
California.
Cali Farms. Our,
I'm really happy.
our friends Steve and Heidi DeSante have a tree farm there that they're developing. And we went to spend Earth Day weekend with them. We did a lot of things. Huh?
Yes, it's so much fun.
We planted some trees.
You're planting trees, and we do
fed the animals.
animals.
You like, we rode around in the ATVs. Did you like that?
I love it.
A little cornhole.
Yes.
A little archery. A lot of riding ATVs.
Yes.
You and Steve were going kind of wild in that.
Oh yeah, I'm bad, John.
Better, John, huh? And you kept yelling, heck yeah!
Yeah.
You tried your hand even with a little shooting, little BB gun, a little skeet shooting.
I did that.
Did you like that?
I love it.
We had a pizza party, and it was really great to spend a weekend with friends and see the wonderful things they're doing down on that tree farm. You like that?
It's so much fun.
But here we are. We're back in New York, back working, having fun.
Yes.
Tomorrow we're going to the North Shore Animal League America.
Yes.
You're going to have puppies climbing all over you again.
I love puppies.
And tomorrow night, where we go?
I'm so excited.
Go ahead.
And we go to NFL draft party of the Jets.
The New York
New
Jets.
York Jets. Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
Good news this week.
Go ahead. What's the good news?
Aaron Rodgers can play the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, what's that mean? Where are the Jets going?
The Super Bowl on my birthday.
John's convinced that we're going to the Super Bowl. Where is the Super Bowl next year?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, baby.
Las Vegas, baby. Oh, that's my
And
dream big.
And it's being played on your birthday?
Yes.
Wow, if the Jets were in the Super Bowl on your birthday, that would be wild.
Oh, I want to go there so bad for my birthday wishes.
And we're going tomorrow. We're going to have some fun at a draft party sponsored by the Marty Lyons Foundation, which is a great charity organization created by an ex-Jet, a retired Jet, Marty Lyons.
Yes.
So you're going to have fun tomorrow night.
Oh, yes.
So, wow, we've been busy doing a lot of things, huh?
Oh, by the way, Dad,
Yeah?
I got clothes over here.
Oh, you already got your clothes ready to go?
Oh, yeah. By the way, Dad,
Yeah.
I had a Play Like a Jet t-shirt
Okay.
over my longtime friend,
Oh,
Jimson
Jameson Crowder, right?
and wearing my Jet socks.
Jet socks. Bucks. Okay. You're all going to be geared up, huh? Think we'll get your mom to wear a Jet jersey?
No.
No, she said no.
No, I let her wear her Giant jersey.
Nah, she can't be wearing a Giant jersey at a Jet party.
Dad. Dad, I had my mother back.
I know. You have your mother's back. You're a good son. So, doing lots of things. I know you were putting together some Mother's Day boxes and Father's Day boxes.
Yes, and
Gotta sell some socks.
and also about Mother's Day.
Yeah?
I'm making a Mother's Day playlist. And next,
Oh, playlist for Mom?
next week.
For the dance party?
Just for next week.
So every Tuesday, John hosts an online dance party.
Yes.
What time?
3 p.m.
Eastern Time. If you go to our website, you can sign up for it. We welcome folks. And what's our website?
Sean'sCrazySocks.com.
We put a link to it down below. Okay, you want to tell some jokes?
Yes, I have jokes here. What kind of tea do football players drink?
What kind of tea do football players drink?
Petrol tea.
Penalty. Okay, I don't get it.
What did the dog want to play football?
Why?
He was a boxer.
Oh.
What do football players dance?
Where do football players dance?
At a football. Oh, I just going.
Okay.
What's the difference between a quarterback and a baby?
What's the difference between a quarterback and a baby?
One takes a snap, the other takes a nap.
Okay. All right, I have a few Irish jokes for you.
Oh,
So a barman says to Patty, "Your glass is empty. Would you fancy another one?" And Patty looks at the bartender and says, "Now, why would I need 2 empty glasses? Can you just refill this for me, please?" And Patty is talking to his friend Mary, and he says, "Now, Mary, if you were stranded on a desert isle, who would you most like to be with?" Patty was hoping she was going to say him. You know what she said? She said, "My Uncle Mick." "Now, what's so special about your Uncle Mick?" "He's got a boat." So the guy's in trouble. He's before the judge, and the judge looks at him sternly and says, "Young man, it is alcohol and alcohol alone that's responsible for your present sorry state." I'm glad, Murphy, the defendant, said, "I'm glad to hear you say that, because everybody else says it's my fault." I'm going to stop there, John. Can you entertain people for a moment?
Yes, I will.
Let them know some of the fun things you do.
Well, fancy thing to do. Oh, that's my favorite part. My favorite part is singing. We are family. My brother said it to me. We are family. My brother said it to me. I play a homework stick. YMCA. We are family. My brother said it to me. We are family. My brother said it to me.
You sing, that's how you're entertaining folks?
I am pretending.
It's live TV, huh? It's a live shoot. Okay, buddy, let's check in and see if anybody's out there, huh? Let's see, there's a joke from Victoria Slattery. We love the
Oh,
Slatteries,
hi,
right?
Victoria.
Why was the chicken kicked off the football team?
I don't know.
For foul play. Oh, Megan,
I'm Megan.
she's saying, "Way to represent John and Dad.
Thank you.
John, you impressed the heck out of me." How about that?
Thank you very much.
Our friend Jen says, "Hi, guys.
Hi,
How
Jen.
you doing?"
Hello.
Your buddy Blake Wade, that cowboy
Hi,
fan,
Blake.
he's saying, "Go to the White House." Okay, well, one step at a time. Maybe you should run for president. We need some young people running. You're not old enough yet.
Well, I
Bob.
know, probably me.
Yeah, you're not quite old enough. Carol saying hello, John and Mark.
Hi, Carol.
We heard from Victoria. Leslie is sending big hearts.
Thank you.
Oh, Charlene, I think, is making a request. YMCA. Oh, this is cool. Amy's son is going to be visiting us tomorrow on a tour. How about that? I'm
How
looking to
about
see.
that?
Must be coming as part of a work group because I don't see a tour.
No, you're probably 10th grade.
Well, because we're going to North Shore Animal League at 11. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we could
Maybe it's a
come in
different
10th
day.
grade.
Carol's saying she would vote for you if you ran for president. Oh, Lord, that's all we need. Run around, and kissing the babies, shaking the hands.
Yeah, kiss baby is like a hand.
You like all that? All right, folks. Well, we hope you've had a good week.
Yeah,
You've
we
had a
did.
good week, huh?
Yes,
They just keep getting better for you, don't they?
absolutely, Dad.
That's pretty cool, son.
Thanks,
If people
Father.
want to find us, where can they find us?
You can find us at Sean'sCrazySocks.com.
johnscrazysocks.com. You can find us, there about tours and work groups. Sign up for the dance party.
Dance party.
If you know people that need speakers, we do a lot of keynote speaking. You can find information there. And of course, you can buy socks. And here's the deal with the socks. We got a greater choice than anybody else.
Right.
You're going to get great socks. We have over 30,000 five-star reviews. But when you do that, you're going to help us employ people with different abilities. You're going to help us give back. You're going to help us spread happiness.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night, folks. We'll
Have
see
a
you
good
next
night.
week.
See you next week.